Hello there guys and welcome back to Tankbusta Plays. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be playing Magic the Gathering 2012, 2013 even. We're going to be playing the first level of the demo. It's downloaded from Steam. The full game's £6 or something. But yeah, it's a turn-based card sort of strategy game sort of thing. I'm probably going to get a load of hate for doing this 'cause it's kind of a nerdy sort of game, but I actually pretty enjoyed it. I played it a couple of times. It's not a bad game. So we'll give it a go, and I'll explain how it works along the way. So today we're going to be playing the first game, well, the first level on the first bit of the campaign, which you can do. So you get to choose one of the decks, one of these two. I'm gonna use the Pack Instinct deck against Talrand, who we're going to be playing during the video. I'll explain how the game works along the way, how to play it. It's a pretty simple game to get when you first get used to it. I mean, the actual game itself is a card game. So I'll explain how you play on that. So at the start of each turn, you can play down any of these things, which are called land cards, which you can use to summon creatures like this when you have enough of them. So I can't summon either of those with just the one down, so I will have to wait until I have some more down. The same applies to if you want to cast any sort of spells or use any equipment or artifacts or anything. Use land. Okay, so he's summoned a creature. It's got 0 attack and 4 defense, so it's not going to hurt me, but it's going to be tough to kill when I've got a creature on the field. So yeah, again, I can't really do much else. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. It depends entirely on how quickly the game goes. So see, that's an equipment card that is used. Right. So it's my turn again. So put down another land, put down a forest, and I still don't have enough to put down either of these creatures, but I will do in my next turn. Yeah, this is a very simplistic game. It's a fun game that helps pass the time. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of a nerdy thing, but to be honest, I don't really care. I still think it's pretty good. So yeah, he's cast a bit of magic, some sorcery. Each has different, the colour of the card matches up with the type of land. So like my deck is sort of like a forest deck, so putting down forest cards and stuff like this. So I can use them. There are also the water ones, which are the ones he's got. There's loads of other different types. Alright, let's see what this does. Right, okay, I can use that. I'll use that next. So yeah, now I can summon a creature. So I'll summon a Wild Heart Invoker, or whatever it's called. But yeah, when you first summon a creature, it can't attack. Turn it's summoned. Yeah, so they can't do anything on the first turn they summon, but after that, then they can attack what they like. Yeah, so this is essentially it for the majority of the game. When he gets into the actual attacking bit of it, then he gets a bit of so he sends the creature back to my hand. There is a bit more to it, but at the moment that's just about it. Not really a lot else to explain. So yeah, now he's attacking. I can't do it. I haven't got a creature to block with, so he attacks me directly. So I take as much as the first number on the card. So I've taken 1 hit of damage. If I had a creature out, then I could choose to block it. Right, so now I'll bring out this guy. Can't remember his name. But yeah, he's got an ability that allows me to destroy an equipment or artifact when it's brought out, so I can break his ring, and that's about all I can do for this turn. But yeah, sometimes these games go really quick, sometimes they go pretty slow. It depends entirely on what card you get. It's always good to have more of these, because the more of these you have, the more creatures you can summon. So I'll bring out this guy. He's got the ability trample, so like if he was attacking him, but he blocked, but he had a higher attack than the monster's defense, then the difference would be done to him. Right now I'll cast this, which lets me add another forest card to my field. But yeah, so that this guy can't attack. This guy now can, but because he's got a higher defense, there's no point in attacking, because he'll just block it and it will kill my creature. So there's no point. But yeah, so now it's my turn again. So yeah, put the forest down again. I'll bring out this guy. I haven't used this guy before. So I've played this game a couple of times. I think he's got trample again. Now I could attack, but I'm not going to yet until the next turn, because then if he blocks him, then he'll just rip through him. So there's no point in me wasting one of the creatures I've already got. So yeah, now he's got another one of those rings. Right. Right, I'll bring out this guy, and I'm going to use his ability, so I'm going to sacrifice it, and I'm going to gain back 4 health. And then I'll use my other forests to bring out the Invoker again. Right, now we're going to attack. I'm just going to attack with him, because then that stops him from blocking one of my other guys with his thing, which is stronger than my other 2 creatures in terms of defense. So yeah, he's chosen not to block it, so it just does 8. Just does 8 damage. So I need to do 12 more points of damage, and then I'll win the game. So yeah, that's essentially it. It's nothing really complicated. It's just sort of play it through. Not really a lot to do or anything. Simple, nice and simplistic game. Right, so he's played that, so he gets to draw another card. So yeah, each like spell and like each sorcery card each has its own ability and stuff. There are loads of different creatures. In the 4 game, you can unlock loads of different creatures and cards and stuff, and you can build your own decks and all sorts. Right, I'm going to activate his ability, so he gains. So it allows me to choose a card to get extra health, attack. So I'll give it to the other guy that's got trample. So he's now on that 8, the same as the other dude. So now I'll get these 2 to attack, and even if he blocks with them both, he'll still take some sort of damage because of their trample abilities. If he's choosing to block, which he is, he's blocking with them both. He then destroys that monster, but thanks to trample ability, he goes through and does the extra 4 damage. And the same applies to this. He carries on and does 2 damage to Talrand. So he's survived this turn, but he now doesn't have a creature left. So he's using the same spell again, so he can draw an extra card. Yeah, this is real. This is it, really. I mean, there are some levels where it does get a lot harder, and you do have to think a lot more and put a lot more strategy into it. Ooh, new creature. Garruk's pack leader. Not a player. Yeah, that's essentially it. There's nothing really that hard about it. I mean, if you're playing online, then it does tend to get a lot more difficult. But yeah, so I'll attack him with everything and beat him, and then I'll draw the end of the video to a close. So yeah, over the next, well, tomorrow I might upload a video. I'm not sure because I'll be revising all day. Tuesday, actually I probably won't tomorrow, or I might tomorrow morning. Because I've got my last exam Tuesday. Tuesday night I might take a break. But then after Wednesday, like Wednesday onwards, I can then upload whenever I choose to, really. But yeah, so I win that. But yeah, there are loads of different decks, loads of different cards. When you get the full game, you can build your own decks and all sorts of stuff. The game gets a lot bigger and a lot wider. So yeah, thanks guys for joining me. I have been Tankbusta96. This has been Tankbusta Plays Magic 2013. Please like, subscribe, and peace.